Hi, ladies, welcome back. It's me. Welcome back to this channel where we discuss everything mom. So today we are delving into something very interesting but kind of scary. We are going to be talking about how to deal with your feelings. Before we get into it, please make sure you like this video if you like the topic, subscribe to this channel if you have not already so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And please share this video with a friend. You never can tell who needs it. So before we get into this video proper, let's do a quick icebreaker. What is the first thing you feel like doing when you wake up every morning? Do you immediately jump into action? Do you start cleaning or cooking or making breakfast for the kids? Or do you sit down for a minute to take stock of yourself? To maybe pray or plan out your day or just sit and enjoy a cup of tea or coffee in silence for a few minutes? Let us know in the comment section below. Now I am curious to know what most of you will say because for me I know exactly what I would love to do. When I wake up, I want to spend a few minutes in prayer, then I want to read my Bible. But most mornings I don't get the time. You know, sometimes I wake up early, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the children wake up early, sometimes they don't. So most mornings I find myself jumping into action immediately. Some days I manage to sit down for a minute. It all depends on how I woke up feeling and what time I went to bed the previous night. How much sleep did I get? Did I wake up well rested? All these things matter. So today we are going to be talking about emotional mastery. Now what do I mean by emotional mastery? Emotional mastery means being in control of your feelings. It means that you can regulate your emotions. That is, you can control how you react to certain situations. This is one of the things I learned while I was studying for my Master's degree in education psychology. And I found out that it is very, very important for parents to have emotional mastery over themselves because our children feed off us. They look up to us, especially the younger ones. Even the older ones, they observe us. They watch how we handle situations. They watch how we talk to people. And they learn from us. You may be wondering, why does it matter? Why does it matter if I yell at my children occasionally? Is it really that bad? Yes, it is that bad. And no, you may think, oh, I am only yelling. I am not hurting them. I am not beating them. I am only yelling. It has a lasting effect on them. Research has shown that yelling at your children can lead to behavioral issues, emotional issues, and even psychological problems in the long run. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to correct your child over and over again? And no matter how many times you correct him, he keeps repeating the same mistake. He just won't stop doing it. Have you ever been in that situation as a parent? I have. It happens, And in those moments you might get angry, frustrated, and you might start yelling at your child. Okay, here is another scenario. You have made it clear to your children that you don't want them playing with fire. But one of them or all of them decided to play with fire and in the process they burnt the house down. Imagine how you would feel in that situation. Would you not be angry? Would you not be devastated? You might even feel betrayed. You might even feel like crying. So in these difficult situations, what is the best way to handle them? What is the best way to handle your feelings in those moments? In moments like that, you need to remember that you are the parent. You are the adult in that situation. No matter how you feel, you must project an image of calm. You cannot show your children that you are losing it. You have to remain calm and figure out a way to solve the problem at hand. It is normal to feel anger, sadness, frustration, anxiety, fear, disappointment, worry, grief, shame, embarrassment, despair, jealousy, etc. The problem is when these feelings begin to control us rather than us controlling them. Once we allow these feelings to begin to control us, they become destructive. Let me give you an example. One of my twins, anytime he wants to go somewhere with me, he must come along. Like literally, he has to follow me everywhere. If I go to the kitchen, he goes there too. He doesn't even help me. He just follows me. If I go to sit on the couch, he comes to sit on my laps. If I go to the bathroom, he goes there too. Like literally, he follows me everywhere. Now it gets exhausting after a while, right? So sometimes I tell him, hey, please go and play so that I can have some time to rest. And he refuses. He says, no, I want to follow you. So in those moments, I might feel frustrated, irritated, and I might even yell at him. But if I allow that feeling of frustration and irritation to control me, then I am not projecting a good image to him. Then I am showing him that when you feel frustrated, you yell at people. And this is what he learns. He will apply this to his own life in the future. If he finds himself in a situation where he is frustrated, he will yell at the person close to him. So what do I do in that situation? The best thing to do is to remove yourself from that situation. If possible, I will carry my son along. If he is still refusing to leave me alone, I will place him somewhere safe, probably with his brother, and then I will take a couple of deep breaths. After a few minutes, once I have regained my composure, once I am calm, then I will go back to him and we will sort whatever it is we were sorting out. Do you see how important it is for us, as parents, to practice emotional mastery over ourselves? It is very important. Another reason why emotional mastery is important is because we are role models to our children. Our children learn from us. We teach them how to react in certain situations by the way we react in those situations. In a book titled Mindsets, Carol Duquette talks about two mindsets, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. She talks about how your mindset can determine how far you go in life. So for example, someone who has a fixed mindset will say things like, I am not good enough. I am not beautiful enough. I am not intelligent enough. Everyone else is more talented. I will never succeed. I am a failure. Someone with a growth mindset will say things like, I can improve. I can become better. I can learn from my mistakes. I can achieve anything I set my mind to do. I can develop myself. I can grow. See the difference between both statements. The person with the fixed mindset is stuck. There is no hope. The person with the growth mindset is constantly improving. He can see that there is always room for improvement. There is always room to grow. As parents, we need to have a growth mindset towards ourselves. We need to believe that we can improve. We need to believe that we can become better parents. And this starts with having emotional mastery over ourselves. Another thing I would like to add is that when you practice emotional mastery over yourself, you become more confident. You become more self-aware. You are able to build strong relationships. You are able to make better decisions, and you become more productive. I have a question for you. What is the first thing you do whenever you wake up feeling sad or angry or frustrated? The first thing most people do is reach out for their phone. The next thing you know, you are scrolling down your social media page, comparing your life to other people's lives and feeling worse about yourself. So what do you do when you wake up feeling a certain way? Do you acknowledge your feelings? Do you accept them and then try to find a way to improve on them? Or do you try to ignore them? Do you try to escape? The best thing to do is to acknowledge your feelings. Feel your feelings. Allow yourself to cry if you have to. Allow yourself to be angry if you have to. After which you find ways to lift yourself up. Find ways to improve your mood. So ladies, emotional mastery is very, very important for us as mothers. It helps us to be better mothers. It helps us to build strong relationships with our children and with other people around us. It makes us more confident, more self-aware, and it makes us more productive. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comment section below. Also let me know the topics you would like me to discuss in my next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. God bless you. And I will see you in my next video.
Bye!